Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, y'all. This is Miss Shirley, the OG Gardener, Cleveland, Ohio, Zone 6B. If you're watching the replay, hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit. And also the notification button so that you'll be notified of any new videos I might download. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Janet cruising. Hey, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, high from rehab. Well, make sure you get it all in because I got rehab tomorrow myself. So, yeah, and I'm sitting here right now with my knee propped up and a nice brand new solid ice pack. Hey, Psalms, I know you in there somewhere because you be in there trying to cook for your family and get them together for the evening. Mike. In ads, letting them run. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Shiny. Hey, why am I sitting here squinting? All right, wait a minute. These are the wrong ones. Let's try the other ones. Some of them work, some of them don't. Some of them will, some of them won't. There we go. Hey, and damn, you in here bright and early. You must got a busy day. Hope you're feeling good. Hope your weather is changing for you too. Today it got up to 78 degrees. I didn't go downstairs today out in the yard. I worked on my flower pots and hanging baskets on the porch today because the steps was just a little bit too much for me today. Hey, Deborah Garrett, how are you? Thank you for stopping in this evening. Appreciate you. Everybody saying hello to one another. Drinking water, y'all. I just took a baby aspirin. Baby aspirins used to taste good. Now they nasty. Yeah. But I got to take it. Hey, Kay Renee, how are you, sweetie? Love watching your steels and your chickens and enjoy watching the fish in the aquarium at night. Sometimes when I'm trying to unwind, that helps me out a lot to just relax so I can go to sleep. So I appreciate you, hon. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm sitting here now. My leg is swole today. My foot swole. I don't know what caused it. I wasn't on my feet that much today. Like I said, I didn't go downstairs. I stayed on the porch, and I even had my sitting down, and I'm sitting here with my ice pack. This is a nice fresh one on my knee. So we'll see. I'm supposed to be cooking, but I just remembered that it's open house at Bean Oats. So we're rushing out the door to be there soon. All right, be careful. Hope everything is okay. Yeah, I don't have a choice, Shawnee. My leg is swelling. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what you got to do. So we'll find out tomorrow when I go to physical therapy. I got physical therapy bright and early, 9:15. They'll be swooping me up to take me to physical therapy. So yeah, I smile and I laugh because crying, all it does is give you a headache, you snort and snot, and you want to go to sleep. So you just do what you got to do and keep it moving. May it grow with me. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you so much. My chat tonight about everybody needs flowers for their garden. They help attract pollinators. They also help attract beneficial insects as well that might eat like the aphids and other creatures that's in your yard. Okay. Um, I love flowers. Even though I love gardening, I really do love my flowers. I like them because I can make bouquets, and it's just the beauty of them. They're all different shapes and size and colors. They all bloom at different times. It's not like you get one big flush of color and then is, I have what they call a four-season garden when it comes to my flowers. They've been blooming now and they'll be blooming all the way until the first hard snow, not the frost, the snow, because I have some plants that will tolerate a couple of snowfalls before they totally die out. Uh, yeah, it is, and it is. It's worth it. It helped me to be able to raise my leg up high enough because I got a shower tub combination, and it helped me to bend my knee enough to get in and out the shower by myself. So yeah, I'm gonna keep up my physical therapy till they tell me to stop. I don't have a problem with it, believe me. Hey, Ann's Backyard Garden. Thank you for that comment you put in that. Because I was like, who is this? And you explained it. I appreciate you. Get well sooner. Yes, flowers are beautiful. Yeah, I was trying to wait until a few more people get in here. But one reason I was out doing my hanging baskets, because normally I would get a hanging basket and then I would take it and I would break it down because there's a lot of flowers in a hanging basket, and I would spread it out amongst all my window boxes because I got, I don't know, about 9 or 10 window boxes, and they're pretty big and deep. And it comes out cheaper sometimes than buying a flat. But now that I'm getting into the seeds, I have seeds. Why not use them? So, hey, Cassandra, how are you, South Fulton? I appreciate you. So I started pulling them out, and I have petunias. Everybody loves petunias, okay? And these are in the hanging baskets. I'm not talking about the ones in the ground. The Sweet William, not only do I think about putting these in my hanging baskets, but also in my green stock to help attract pollinators. Yep. And Alyssa, and I have it in the pink, and I also have it in the white. Now that's just in the hanging baskets that I have that's going across. I used to have a vine in there every now and then that would drake down, and it also helped with privacy being up here on the second floor. Um, I know that they really smell good and they will attract pollinators, and my hummingbirds like them as well. Hey, the garden hoe, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Backyard garden, Flo. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. Saying hello to everybody in the chat. Hey, Joshua, how are you? And then when I decide to go downstairs and do in ground, that's when I go hardcore. Now, I know a lot of you seen these like at the Dollar Tree, the old fashioned garden mixture where you have a little bit of everything in it. If you got a spot for some and some loose soil, these are nice too to attract pollinators. Cosmo. Everybody loves Cosmo. I love the furry leaves on them, and they get tall and they're real nice as a cut flower to bring in as well. Columbine. Boy, these bad boys, if you don't deadhead them, once you get them in your yard, they will pop up everywhere in cracks in the sidewalk, cracks anywhere, driveway, street, they show up everywhere. Ooh. And this one, my favorite, foxglove. Now, I found out some foxgloves are what they call biannual. They don't bloom the first year, they bloom the second year. I didn't know that at the time. Official Jamia, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. And my favorite of all time, delphiniums. I just love the way that they move with the wind and breezes when they get. I like the tall ones. This is the specific giant mix. I love these. And I also like lupins and locksmere. I can give you a list of all the flowers that I like. And all of these will attract butterflies. They will attract grasshoppers. Now, a lot of people don't like grasshoppers if they're out of hand, but grasshoppers can eat a lot of insects in your gardens as well. Ladybugs, wasps, bees. There's a lot of pollinators of different kind. And believe it or not, flies are pollinators too. They will land on something and they will collect the pollen on the bottom of their little feet, and they can take it from spot to spot to spot. Okay. Also, I'm seeing a lot more men are getting into flowers. They even like certain flowers. I see a lot of them are learning that what is it? Marigolds is a good deterrent to add around your garden as well as far as messing with the radar system on some insects. Zinnias. I see a lot of them enjoying zinnias. Like right now in my front yard, I have a ground cover that's called Snow on the Mountains, little white flowers, and they're blooming everywhere. Um, my high no, 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 no. What are those? Hyacinths. They finished blooming and are gone. My tulips and daffodils are finished blooming, and now I have a what is that? Allium that's coming up that has become so invasive. Let me tell you, if you think about planting allium, make sure you put it in an area that you don't mind it being invasive. I don't care how many bulbs I dig up, and these bulbs can be as small as this or as big as this, and they will multiply every year. I dug up so many of them last year, and I don't even give them away. I throw them away because they are so invasive. And now they're so thick out there now. They choked out a lot of the beautiful tulips that I had planted out there. And so I was like, okay, these got to go. So I'm gonna keep digging them up as much as I can. Oh yeah, I love flowers. Yeah. My mom was big on flowers when she was alive, and so was my grandmother. That's where I got the original love for flowers because my grandmother had the most beautiful rose gardens you ever wanted to see. And I got mad at my cousins because they didn't want to care for them and they dug them all up and had them destroyed. And I was like, I wish I could have got some clippings off of them because those roses were over 50, 60 years old, and they were still just absolutely gorgeous. 70 plus gardener, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. And like right now, my lilac bush, which I thought was a bush, has turned into a tree and it's blooming right now and it's perfuming the whole neighborhood. And I actually go back there and I cut branches and I make bouquets for friends and family. And when I call them and say the lilac is blooming, they like, when can I come get my bouquet? Because they know I make them a serious bouquet. Now, lilacs is on what they call a woody stem. Now, the only way that they can intake water is you have to crush the tip of the branch that you cut off. And you can take a hammer, a shoe, anything that's heavy and crush it. That's the only way it's going to uptake the water because of the woody stem. And hydrangeas are the same way. They have what they call a woody stem, and you have to crush the stem in order for it to absorb and uptake water. Um, and they will last. They if you get them when they first start blooming, that means they have a lot of blossoms that needs to open up, and they can last up to 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. If you get them in the early stages, if you wait until they start blooming halfway through, it won't last as long because they've already spent the first half, but the fragrance will still be there. I will cut off some and make a bouquet in the house. I will put especially a bouquet in the bathroom. That's when it's really nice. And then, like I said, I give bouquets away to friends and family, whoever wants them. Sad thing about it, I don't know any of my neighbors on the street, and I don't really like them. Houses on both sides of me are empty, and the people across the street, I'm glad they're on that side of the street. And I used to make bouquets for all my neighbors when they were around. They have moved out of state, moved into nursing homes, and I kind of miss that. So, but like I still have a lot of friends and family I call and say, I got something blooming. Like when my peonies start blooming, I make bouquets of those, my lilacs, my roses, my hydrangeas, sometimes my rhododendrons. I'll might throw in a leaf or two of my lavender if it's has some stems on it, or my Shasta daisy for a pop of color. I make some very extraordinary bouquets for friends and family. And early in the morning is the best time to cut any flower because at that point your plants are full of moisture. If you do it later on in the day, they have spent some of that, especially when it starts getting warmer, because they have used some of that fluids in them to stay hydrated. So the best time to do bouquets is to do them early, really early in the morning. I get up sometimes 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be out there then making bouquets. So, and putting them in water and bringing them in the house so they can stay nice and cool. Take them in the basement. But that's the best time to cut flowers for regardless of for what for what occasion. I used up a bunch of my hydrangeas for my granddaughter's engagement party to put on tables. Beautiful. They bloomed. They were gorgeous, just right on time. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how are you? And my granddaughter has a house she owns, and she has a different variety of hydrangea and a different color. This is absolutely gorgeous. Hers is a deep purple. Mine are pink and blue. So we were making bouquets out of the ones we we pulled up in the driveway. That's her rental income, and the renters was looking out the window. We was waving at them, and we cutting hydrangeas off the bushes and made bouquets between the pink and blue and the purple hydrangeas on the tables at her engagement party. Was absolutely gorgeous. Ella's Endeavor, thank you for stopping in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my chat. I appreciate you. Um, Ella, can you tell us? No, that's not a on the end. L's, okay. Can you tell us where you're located at? Whether you're a content creator, your state and grow zone, and drop it in there. It's exclamation mark MSOG. And we would like to say again, welcome, L's Endeavor. Sorry if I mispronounced your first name. Wellness Frugma say, hey, doing well. Just got off from work, preparing dinner, just spaghetti, green beans, and cornbread. Now, let me tell you, that sounds delicious, but I had got a taste for some corned beef and cabbage that I hadn't had in a while. So, when I was at the farmer's market, they had the little red skin potatoes. So, I got some of those. I already had onions, and I already had a cabbage at home. So, when we went to the meat market, I saw this corned beef that looks pretty good. And I was like, I haven't had corned beef in a while. Let me grab one. And I did. And today I got up early before I started working out on the front porch. It was about 8 o'clock this morning. I had put my corned beef on, rinsed it off, put it in my pot, and I didn't have beer. Normally they said add beer and add a little more flavor, but I added my white vinegar in it to help tenderize the corned beef itself. So I let that cook down for 2 hours. And then I came back and I scrubbed all my little red skin potatoes. For the little ones, I left whole. For the bigger ones, I cut in half, put them in there, and added some onion powder because I forgot to cut up the onion. Let that cook down for a minute. Then I came back and I quarter cut my cabbage and put that on top. Let that cook for another 10 minutes. Then I came back again and added the carrots, and then I let it all cook down for another 2 hours. When I went to cut the slice of corned beef, it was falling apart. Man, let me tell you, that corned beef and cabbage was on point. I'm so proud of myself. It was so good. Oh, Ella says she's northeast, trying to start container gardening. Not sure yet. I'm thinking of planting bell peppers and cucumbers. Fine. That's nice. Northeast, where? What, where? Are you in Ohio? Because I'm here in Cleveland, Cleveland Heights. Yeah. What state? So we can pretty much figure out what zone you're in. Because I'm dropping seeds now. Yeah. So it's pretty good. And I got enough for tomorrow. Sounds like yes. So yeah. And you know what? I actually forgot how to cook it. I went on Google and I saw a New York recipe and I followed that and it was perfect. Nikki, hey boo. Oh, you know, I know. Oh, I got milkweed too. I to really attract. I already have butterflowers because I have Buddleia plant. It's a butterfly bush in my backyard. I got it in white and purple, so it attracts a lot of butterflies. But I'm growing the milkweed to be specific butterflies. Cassandra said my hydrangeas and a couple of my azalea bushes died last year. Oh, sorry to hear that. New York, okay. New Yorker, all right. Oh, thank you for coming in. Um, so yeah, I'm a flower aficionado, as they say. I also have salvia that comes back in my front yard. Echinacea, nasturtiums. It took me the longest time to say nasturtiums in the yard. Oh, I got snapdragons. I have yarrow, yellow yarrow, and I have what else I got out there? A different variety called Jubilee, lilac that blooms later in the summer. I have lilies of different kinds out there. I got a lot of flowers. I'm a flower fanatic for sure. Hey Tampa, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you for stopping in this evening. I appreciate you. Lantana, I just got the seeds for my lantana the other day. I got seeds. I want to put them in my flower pots out front as well. Yeah, I love it. I love the different colors, and it has a nice little sweet smell to it. I do love lantana. Uh, yeah, yeah, we do have beautiful people in our garden community. Yes, we do. They're just absolutely fantastic. Love them all. So yeah, I have, and on the side of the house, I have a shade garden, and over there I have bleeding heart in pink. I seen a white one, but I wasn't able to get it at the time. I hope I can find it again. And I have ferns of different kinds, cinnamon ferns, all different kind of ferns. Um, Nikki, I used to like 4 o'clocks, but 4 o'clocks and hollyhocks and rose of Sharon, when they drop their seeds, they can be invasive. They'll pop up everywhere. I'm leaving to go to the wild. I'm jealous now. Oh, all right, that just took off. I'm jealous now that all you growing groceries and I'm not. Tampa, you will be in a minute. You're gonna find that spot. You're gonna find that spot. And when you do, you're gonna be like, woo, enjoying my amethyst false wisteria. I want a wisteria, but I know you got to have the right kind of arbor for that because them bad boys get heavy. My girlfriend got a wisteria, and when it blooms, oh my goodness, it's just hypnotic. The smell is so nice. Yep, everybody's saying hello to one another. So yeah, I do one. I have an arbor, but it's wood. I would rather take one of those cattle panels to grow my wisteria on because I've seen how big they can get and the vines that grow out. Like my girlfriend got a real nice one, and hers is old. It's still over there. I know she's been in that house over 20 years, and that thing got huge. Yeah, so I'm hip to that wisteria. I do love them. Oh, and I got trumpet vines. I got the orange and the yellow. I bought some hollyhocks from Walmart. Do they spread a lot? Yeah, hollyhocks, when the flowers start dying back, if you don't pluck that seed out of there, they drop. Soon as they drop, they germinate in your lawn, in your neighbor's house. Hollyhocks can be invasive. Like I said, hollyhocks, 4 o'clocks. Yeah, they can get bad. 'Cause I like they said, ask me how I know. I know, Miss Shirley. I'm learning so much from you. I know you are, Tampa. Tampa, I can't wait. Like we're gonna have a snort and snot party when you find you a piece of land. Everybody's gonna need a box of Kleenex. See, I know, Nikki. Girl, been there, done that. I'm a little older, so I experienced some of this stuff before y'all even thought about y'all was even born. But I believe me, I've been gardening a long time and I've seen the worst and I've seen the best of gardening. And I'm still learning now. Don't think I know everything, but I know a little bit about this, that, and the third. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, yep. You need an arbor. Yeah, you need a strong one. It's gotta be strong. It's gotta be able because a wooden arbor, it'll last for a minute, but after the weight, vines will actually wrap around an arbor and they will almost squeeze because those branches can get real thick. Roots. Hey, Miss T with the T, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Cassandra said, I love the deep red and pink bleeding hearts. I don't have enough shade area for them. This side of the house is all shade. This is south, that's north, this east, that's west. So, and I tell people when you buy plants, make sure you know which way your house is facing, whether or not you can put certain plants there. You can't put shady plants in a sunny area and vice versa. They will, ooh, excuse me, they will not do well. They might grow, but not like you would like them to be. Like I've had a lot of sunny plants in the back, which is facing west. I've taken divisions of them and put them in the front, and they seem to like that short span of sunlight because the sun here rises in the east. And they did better than being in the back because they really didn't like the heat. So I've had plants that have just outshined themselves facing the east front of the house compared to the ones in the back. And the ones that really like the sun in the back, they are fantastic. And I'm always taking the visions off of them and giving them away. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Okay. So when it comes to flowers, oh, and Nikki has, I have those big dinner plate size hibiscus, and I have the white irises, and I have the real deep purple irises. And I got the white ones from an abandoned house. I went in the backyard and I always had and used to carry a shovel in my truck in the trunk of the car. And when I see an abandoned house, I know they're perennial, so I know they will grow back. I wouldn't try to take the whole thing, just a piece, and they have multiplied over the years. And the purple one, the deep purple one, I got it at Wally World, and I've had that for years. And things, some kind of critters keep digging up, and they put them in different spots in the yard, so they still coming back. So hopefully, last year was not a good year. They had got some kind of fungal, and I had got the copper spray, and that helped a lot. So they look like they're coming back without the spots. So hopefully, if we don't get a lot of rain, I'll get some nice ones. Everybody's saying hello. It just hit it and let it grow. Yep. Yep. So you got a lot of viney plants that once they touch the ground, they take over. Because I made the mistake. I had what they call creeping Jenny, and she was hanging from one of my big planters in the front yard. And it's so pretty. And then it hit the ground. And when it hit the ground, it sent underground roots and it started taking over the yard. It was smothering out different stuff. And I was like, oh, no, we can't do that. It was pretty, but it was invasive. So, yep. In different states, some stuff are invasive and then it might not be invasive in another one because if you're in a warm weather climate, you are more apt to have problems with plants being invasive because of your weather. Whereas I'm in Northeast Ohio where it gets cold and they might die because they're not used to my temperature. So it makes a difference sometimes in regards to plants that might be invasive in my state or your state. Sylvia, hello, hun. How are you, darling? Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I appreciate that. Yeah. So yeah, certain plants have been considered invasive. Like Rose of Sharon, my neighbor had it, and every time those flowers, blossoms start dying out and seeds start dropping, it was popping up everywhere. And I was like, "Whoo! Hey, Cheryl Norris, how are you? Thank you, darling, for stopping in this evening." I was just letting everybody know in regards to um I'm a flower fanatic. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I grow food now. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have my veggies and stuff, but I do love my flowers. And I do like my flowers, especially my flower pot since I have Fred and Ethel, my hummingbirds that come back every year. So I like to grow a lot of them because um every now and then I see them, they hit their hummingbird feeder, but also they hit the flowers too. So they like the change in the natural nectar, whereas I use white sugar and water, but they also like to hit the flowers when they're in full bloom too, as far as the nectar. Um, Flowers can be what they call aesthetically pleasing. You know how you can be driving down the street and people got real nice yards and they have all different kinds of flowers and shrubs and stuff. I like that scenario of the beauty of what flowers can bring to people. Flowers can bring joy. That's why, florists, especially for hospitals and funerals, sad and happy occasions, but it's something about flowers that just kind of soothe you at that particular time. L says, I agree. Rose of Sharon keeps popping up even after they dug up. Yeah, they do. Rose of Sharon ain't no joke. I've seen it take over. Emmett T. Leaving. Kitty, hey, Simpson, bro. What's up? Nice to see you. Glad you was able to stop by. Sylvia said, I have my Rose of Sharon in a pot. Yeah. But even in a pot, they can be invasive for as long as them seeds throw. When those flowers start to drop, that's where them seeds come in at, and they can take over. And I also grow dahlias. Uh, what's the other flower I can't think of? I grow so many flowers. Sometimes I can't think of all the names. I love my dahlias. They just absolutely gorgeous. And I have sedum that comes up in the fall. I have every time some flowers start dying out, I have some coming up. It's always something blooming in my yard. And when my hydrangeas start to bloom, I have a huge hedge. It's just a showstopper. I have people that be riding on bikes. They slow down and look at them. Moms walking down the street with their babies in the stroller. And they, what is that? Oh, that's so pretty. And I would sure like to have some. I said, would you like a bouquet? And it was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, not a problem. And I'll cut a bouquet and give them to them. And it's like, oh, wow, thanks so much. We have a one day this week. Okay, we had ours last month. I couldn't go because I couldn't handle sitting at 8 hours, but I saw the what they had done online. Yep, on Zoom. My mom grew flowers, my dad grew vegetables, and I grow both. Yeah, yeah. I started off with being with my grandma in her garden, and she loved cosmos, and she had them blowing in the wind on the side of the house, and then in the front she had our rose garden. And we never had a garage in the backyard at my grandma's house. I grew up at her house, and we always had veggies, always, always, always until she had Alzheimer's and she couldn't remember what she planted. And then after that, there was no more vegetable garden, but Granny had vegetables all our lives. There go my girl. What's Harvey? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yep. Working but listening. I hear you, hon. I love watching you out there. I saw you out there popping them strawberries. I've been watching everybody. I mean, my strawberries are just now starting to bloom. They got blossoms. I see little white flowers. They're just starting to get the little blossoms on them. Yeah, I do too. I do too. Sylvia. Yeah, I really love dahlias. I have the dinner plate size, and I used to take one or two to the job and put them in a vase on the desk at work. And people would come in. I said, quit touching them. People are those real? Yes, they're in water. Can't you see that stem? That's a clear vase. They're real. And it's like, they too big. They're too beautiful to be real. Those are real. Yeah, I used to have the yellow. I started out first with the yellow ones, but then when I went to the home and flower show and they had white ones, man, I tried to buy every pack of white dahlias that they had. Gladiolas. That's the one I was trying to think of, and I couldn't remember. I used to grow gladiolas in the backyard, love next to the larkspur. Spire. Larkspur. I had to get it together. Larkspur. Yeah. Do you grow strawberries in a container? Originally, they started off in a container. Let me tell you the story about strawberries. I had them in a little 10-inch hanging basket. And I had them hanging up for a while, and then I was popping the strawberries off. So then I took it off and I set it down in the back of the garden. Don't ask me why. And it looked like it died. So I didn't think anything about it and I left it alone. Little did I know is that it sent a runner behind the pot that got into the ground and attached itself. And if anybody saw my video I did less than a week ago, it has taken over the backyard. And actually, it's thinned out compared to what it was. I mean, it was so thick, it was like walking on a carpet. I pulled up a lot of those strawberries because they were going all into my garden beds, my flower beds and stuff where I had my hostas. They were taking over the backyard. I have enough strawberries that I can pick strawberries for a month easy. I had neighbors coming over with little bowls and picking the slugs, the birds. That's enough for everybody. And I was taking them to my great grandbaby, and she loves them. No, I don't grow them in a container. They didn't took over my yard. It started off in a container, but it didn't stay in a container. You want to get the dinner plate side? Those are nice. Oh my gosh, you'll love them. You'll love them. The squirrels got to our strawberries. We still hoping some will come up. Well, honey, I got enough for everybody. Hey, bro. What's it? Okay, I got that one. Bar Brownlee. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I planted flower seeds everywhere. They're not coming up, or I'm not. You know what? I found out if you put them on the surface and don't cover them that much, they'll come up a lot quicker than trying to bury them in the soil and put stuff on top. See you, sunshine. Hey, what's up? Nice to see you, sweetie. For the ones who came in a little later, I just want to show you guys. I got a bunch of hanging baskets I have prepped already with bone meal, blood meal, worm castings, and something else. Uh, it, and I watered them with super juice already. I've wet them down. So when I sprinkle the seeds on top, they are good to go. These are what I'm putting in there. This is an old pack, but I'm going to see if they work. Petunias, different colors. Sweet William. I have the alyssum in the white and the alyssum, oops, in the pink. And I was looking, who was I watching? I was watching Nikki, and I was looking at all the flowers she had in that one particular bed and all over. And I was like, yep, that looks like something I would do. And for the big yard, I love Dahlia. And this is the specific giant mix. This is foxglove, which I already have coming up, and they've been reseeding everywhere, and I just let them reseed. I don't deadhead a lot of those plants. I like for them to reseed on their own. Columbine, a different variety, a mixed variety. That's what I meant to say. Cosmos, an old-fashioned garden mixture. Now, these are just some. I have at least about 1,000 packs of garden seeds. I have more than that because I have different. Oh, here go another one I didn't even see. Oh, okay. I have sunflowers of all kinds. I got a little thing here full of seeds. Oh, yeah, I got some more cosmoses mixed. Oh, I didn't even see these. I'm going to take them and put them in my box. My coleus. Yeah, I love my coleus. So I got seeds up the wazoo on flowers. And I was like, why am I going out spending money on seeds when I can do my own? Hey, Liz B. Journey, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. You okay, sweetheart? Nice to see you. And this is just on the outskirts compared to what I already have in the ground. Right now, I got a lavender plant out there. When I planted it, it was 4 inches. It was like this. Well, it's literally like this now. I mean, it's so big, it will take at least 3 people to get around the root ball to get it out the ground. And early in the morning, I can't go anywhere near it. It's so many bees be on that lavender. I can't even get close. I have to work somewhere else in the yard until they finish buzzing around. You can hear them. I can hear them up here on the second floor. That's how loud they are when they're on that lavender. They be sucking up all that nectar off that lavender. And I'm not mad at them because they pollinate other stuff in the yard. And right now, I got a 8, no, it's got to be taller than that, a 10-foot crabapple tree on the side of the house that started out as a little baby. It was a seedling. A berry came off the original tree that's in the front that I cut down. I left it there because Lead Farmer told us a long time ago that if you have a crabapple tree, it pretty much pollinates just about all the trees you have over there. It really pollinated. I went over there the other day and I meant to do a video, but I was on the walker. It was just a little bit too much. But I went over there and my forgot the name, Honey Crisp has totally leafed out. I seen blossoms all over my pink lady, and I got that from Led because Lady Led loves pink lady apples. One of my peach trees, I didn't see which one it was. Oh wow! Money in the chat, money in the chat, money in the chat, 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 chat,
Well,
chat. Thank you.
Oh wow!
Money in the chat, money in the chat.
Thank you
Money in
so
the
much,
chat, money in the
M&T.
chat, 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 chat. Hey Gwen,
Woohoo!
you be
Thank
careful
you
out
so
there
much.
driving.
I
Keep your eyes on
appreciate
the
you.
road, baby.
Well,
Thank you. Money. Hippo character's head pops out of water, surrounded by his hippo squad. All right, I don't know what's going on. All right, somehow or another, it didn't pop up. My IT got to check that. Hey, Jigs, what's up? What's up? What's up? Jigs, did you see your video on your blueberries? Yeah, that's why I'm laid up here today out there trying to do them blueberries. Oh, thank you, M&T. I appreciate you. It played, it did. Okay, I just don't see it on my end. All right, thank you. My IT let me know what's going on. Okay. No, thank you. Yeah, so I just been enjoying the weather because the weather here been so iffy. We've been having days where it was 37 degrees at 8 o'clock at night, and then it dropped down to 27 at night below freezing, and then the next day it turned out 75 degrees. Who knew? Supposed to be nice all this week, and all our evening temps are supposed to stay above 50 degrees for the rest of the week. And I'm looking at my computer, it says rain tonight. So I don't know how. Oh, yes, it played. Okay, thank you. I didn't see it on my end. So, all right, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. See, that's why we all got eyes and ears, help out each other. uh, Rain tonight. So, I got my blueberry plants out in their pots ready. And I started cleaning out my green stock. And I want to add some um, bone meal, blood meal. I got this huge bag of chicken manure that I forgot about. And I'm ready to kind of mix it up in my green stock and just start dropping seeds. I want to drop some flower seeds down around the bottom, especially marigolds and what have you. And I have some, I got a bowl of marigolds like that I saved all the seed heads that I could just sprinkle for free. So I want to get them. I started some. I want to start some more. I want to keep dropping them until I got a sea of marigolds. Everybody saying hello to one another. No, haven't seen it yet. Just getting in the house. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Wanda Carr Jones. Thank you for stopping. Yeah. Rain, rain, rain. Yeah. They said it's supposed to start tonight. Rainy tomorrow. So what's tomorrow? Friday? Well, I hope it's in the afternoon because I have to catch the van at 9:15 going to physical therapy. Yeah. I can't believe my leg and foot is swollen. Oh well. You look so happy out there playing those. I was happy to get out the house. I was happy. And let me tell you, all that soil was made possible by my dear brother Bammett because he gave me gift cards. And I took my gift cards to the Blue Apron store. I did a video on that. And that's where all that soil came from. The humus and the whole 9 yards. So I was able to do that. So I mean, my garden community has made things possible for me that I wasn't able to do. And you're going to help me to eat, you know. Like they say, feed a man a fish, he'll eat for the day. But teach him how to fish, he'll feed for life. So you guys have been helping me. And blueberries have so many benefits as an antioxidant. It's just amazing. And I have his honey too. I have his honey in my tea. And I also I use it in a salad dressing. I make a homemade salad dressing with his honey in it. Oh, how you doing? You know what? I'm doing well. I'm alive. I'm kicking. I'm talking, I'm laughing, I'm conversing with all you guys in the chat. A lot of folks can't do that. So I'm doing okay. Even though I got other issues, I'm doing okay. It could be a lot worse. So at some point, I just need to quit complaining and deal with what I got going on and keep it moving. Florida is so hot now. I'm going to put my shade cloth tomorrow over my tomatoes. Yeah, I was watching Cece out in her garden, how she got her shade cloth over her peppers and stuff, because she said when they get too hot, they start dropping their blossoms and she don't get any peppers. So yeah, we haven't gotten to that point yet. We just not hitting 70 degrees more than 2 days in a row. You guys already are going through finished your spring crops and going into summer crops. Uh, mm-mm. We haven't really gotten into spring yet. This is the closest we've been to spring since last year. Cause see, normally we'd have had two blizzards mine by now. I have record of blizzards that we had in April for 2 weeks straight. So for us to have these temperatures more than 2 days in a row is sort of a blessing. So maybe it is time for us to have spring in Ohio and the ground to start warming up where we can actually do direct sowing. I got some stuff under lights and I got some stuff out on the porch. I've dropped some seeds in pots. But I'm like T-Nog. If I can direct sow, I prefer that than going through all that. This is just too much work. I know eventually I'm going to have to do it on a regular basis if I want to get what I want, because prices will have gone up to the point whereas I will be forced to do it more regular. I used to love doing that. Starting plants from seeds was my jam. I got shop lights and stuff. I got the chains and the S hooks where I could lower and raise it, so and the whole 9 yards. But then for some reason I got lazy and I love buying starts. I would start some seeds, I would drop some. I really like direct sowing my squash and cucumber seeds. I really do. The rest of them I didn't mind starting from start. Like my peppers and tomatoes wasn't no big deal for me to buy the starts. But then prices were a lot different years ago than what they are now. Now, if you want certain things, you best to start dropping seeds and start your own plants. I got a huge thing. I went to Costco uh, just to buy this huge container of red cups, solar red cups. It's got like 150 cups in it. I don't think I've used one. I found some styrofoam cups that I've used all of them up, and the ones I got from the Dollar Tree, I didn't use half of them, and I just had gotten out of it. So I know I got to step up my A game and get back in the game of saving money. Now I'm loving dropping these flower seeds in my pots and stuff. It's just a whole different vibe dropping my flower seeds compared to dropping my vegetable seeds, which would actually feed me. So I'm gonna get it together. But I finally found those bags that Gina had used in her giveaway at Aldi's. They didn't have that many, and I was like, these people are getting hip to how to garden. And I really like those bags at Aldi's because they're a heavy duty plastic, which means they will stay moist a lot longer. They won't dry out as fast as the cloth bags. They're deep, and you got three for little to nothing. It wasn't even $7 for three. And I was like, these bags will last a long time. I think they got a little durability to them. So I was like, where am I going to put these bags? I know some people are growing potatoes in them. I have a little bush okra plant that I want to try in one. I soaked my seeds for the Star of David that I got from F.R. Humphrey, and I'm going to plant those tomorrow. I planted some, and I didn't put them under grow lights soon enough, and they were a little leggy. So I'm going to try them again and drop some more seeds and some more seeds for my Cherokee purple, because they started growing up and my cat said they were good. So I got to start some more seeds. Yeah. For the ones in the chat, can you let me know what's your favorite flower? What do you like to grow? What's in your garden? Yeah, what grows in your garden? What kind of plants do you like? Because everybody has different taste. Everybody has their own idea of what they like. Some people like an all white garden. I actually used to have that in the house I had a long time ago. In the darkest corner of my yard, it was all white. Every plant that was back there was all white. And I got seeds for moon flowers that I want to try too around the trellis because those flowers get pretty big and they open up at night and they have a nice fragrance to them. I can tell you all the flowers I've grown and the list of ones I still want to grow, along with the veggies like your onions and your garlic and all that other stuff around your plants, along with your herbs. Like I got a lot of herbs for what's that kale, the different kind of kale from lacinato kale to dinosaur kale and blue kale and all red kale. I mean, y'all got kale in all different size, shapes, and colors. I was like, good grief. Swiss char. I do like Swiss char, and the deer and the raccoons like Swiss char too. Um, so I'm trying to grow stuff here at the house. Some on the porch, some in the backyard, and some in the big lot where the big garden is at, and try to see if I can get something from one of these spots as far as veggies, because I know I'm gonna have to fight the wildlife. Blueberry, yeah. I do want a pink lemonade blueberry bush. I love growing everything I like to eat. Oh, I do too, Sylvia. Let me tell you, I've gone out in my garden, especially when your garden's in full blooming growing season, gone over there hungry and come back full. I'll have a couple of sticks of celery off a celery plant. I'll pop a couple of cherry tomatoes in my mouth. I might see a little sweet pepper I want to crunch on, a yellow banana pepper I might want to crunch. Grab some blueberries off the bush. Might have an apple or a peach. And by the time I get home, I'm good. I don't even want lunch. I want to just get some more water, maybe a pee break, and go right back into the garden. My hibiscus are getting ready to bloom and a sunflower. Ooh, cool. Now, my hibiscus dropped some seeds in the yard and I recognize the plant and it's coming up elsewhere and I might have to dig it up because it's not going to be enough room once that sucker get to full size. I have citrines, peaches, and peppers growing for me right now. All right, see the sunshine. That's nice. Purple, yellow, and white Johnny Jumper. I forgot about those. Yeah, the little violas and stuff. Yeah, I forgot about those. Is that supposed to be zucchini, Nikki? All right. So, yeah, I like all kinds of flowers, and a lot of the flowers that I grow in my yard have medicinal uses, um, and also are edible. If you ever ate nasturtiums, they had that little peppery, flavor to them, and you can use the leaves as well. A lot of florists use them. They dip them in egg whites and coat them in sugar and put them on cakes and salads. You can eat them in salads, raw, whatever. Like my echinacea, you can make teas and salves and oils out of them. I got some seeds from one of the ladies that used to be at the farmer's market. I can't think. Had it on tip of my tongue. It'll come to me. Cheryl said, I'm focusing on fruit trees, berry bushes, and all that. Okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Is that Marissa? Yarn and Crafts. Thank you. How are you? Welcome to my channel. I just dropped some moonflower seed. Ah, yeah. Well, I hope you're gonna do a video. Hope you can catch it blooming because they normally bloom at night. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Um, and you put that on, it made me lose my train of thought. Have you ever enjoyed the blossoms on okra? They're from the hibiscus family, and the flower, that bright yellow flower with the black center, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Um, a lot of your vegetables mimic a lot of your regular flowers, and that's what attracts the insects and bugs that come to them to get the nectar out of them. So, yeah, they got to be kind of showy in order to attract certain bugs. Yeah, I just try. Oh, okay, I read that. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I got so many flowers out there. Oh, this past fall I planted red bee balm. I love the red. I don't Purple's okay, but I've always been around the red bee balm. And it was hard for me to find this particular variety. And I planted it this past fall. And when I walked out there and looked the other day, it's new growth about this big. I was like, yes. And my Asiatic lilies and my Madonna lilies, and they start sending up some little spears like that. I was like, okay, okay. So I'm seeing a lot of my flowers that from last year that are perennials are starting to peek out. Barb said, I recently purchased a blueberry bush and a Chicago fig to add to my collection. Collecting marigold flowers to make salves yesterday. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I want to do. I'm trying to get into it. I was at Michael's one day and they had some molds marked down, and I got the square one like you want to make a bar of soap. And I was like, well, if Renaissance grandma can do it, I know I can, if I get a book and take my time, I can do the same thing. So I wanna throw my hat in the ring and see if I can make me some soap. If not to sell, just to see what kind of skills I have, because I know I could do it. Because it's not like I don't have the materials. Like I said, I have lavender, I got echinacea, I got all kinds of herbs and what have you out here that I have no excuse not for being able to do that. And I have more than one kind of variety of different ones. Like I have like the English Hitchcock and oh shoot, I had the name on tip of my tongue and I forgot it. I have more than one kind of lavender. I have more than one variety of echinacea. So yeah, you just kind of wonder, you got all this stuff in your yard, and I give a lot of it away. It's not like I don't use it. You are inviting someone up. Uh, I was hoping that she showed up by now, but she hasn't. But we can. How do I do it? So yeah, my Chicago fig, I had two cuttings that I took off and rooted, and they're in pots, and they've actually taken. Okay. Someone want to come up? Drop the restream on there. If you'd like to come up and tell us what flowers you like or what you're growing in your garden, you know, come on down. Yeah, don't mind if you do. If you want to step up and say hello, I appreciate you. So yeah, so it flowers make a difference in your sense of smell, sometimes in your sense of taste, aesthetics, where you locate them at, how other people get to appreciate it. Some people just have a garden in the back and not in the front, and you can sit out on your deck and just enjoy. Oh, okay. Wow. I appreciate that. Do you see my Miss Shirley OG Gardner at gmail.com? All right. Send me an email and I'll send you my address. Let me know, how much for shipping. And I like to offer till the price is right. Tampa. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's just nice to know that people have learned to appreciate flowers more than just the aesthetics of them, that they do have a purpose. Um, and before mankind came up with all this pharmaceutical stuff, this is where we got our medicine from the leaves of the plants, from the roots of some of them. Um, they crushed them up, they boiled them. Some things you can't eat raw, you have to cook them, you have to bake them, you have to dry them out. And all of this was from our ancestors. This how they were able to help with fevers, for stomach aches, for cramps, for a whole lot of stuff, for cuts and stuff, like the aloe vera for burns and cuts. You can use it in your hair as a conditioner, use it on your skin. Oh, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, my favorite flower is lilies and sunflowers. Okay. All right. I had a sunflower that I stuck down at the end, the foot of my walkway, and forgot about it. And I seen the plant come up, and I was like, "What is this?" And then it got to be like, oh, 8 or 9 feet tall, and it was the purple, the little small heads of purple clusters like that. I took pictures of it, and it was cute. And then one time I planted what they call a mammoth sunflower in my garden, and the stem got to be about this big around, and the head was this big, and it started bending down because the head was so heavy. And then finally, like halfway down, it snapped because the head was so heavy. And fortunately, I got out there before the squirrels were. Do you know the squirrels was actually chasing me when I went out there and cut it loose and was bringing it back to the house? They were chasing me. They were ready to get those sunflower seeds out of there since I cut it down, because they were having a hard time trying to go up the stalk, because the top was, like this here. Because I mean, it was literally this big. I took pictures of it. Excuse me. And for somehow or another, I can't find the seeds. I can't, I mean, the packet where I got those seeds from, because I would like to grow a couple of more of them, because sunflower are very nutritious. You can roast um, the seeds, you can get sunflower oil from that. Um, Sunflowers, they feed you, they feed the animals. Sunflowers have many uses as well. So, people fail to understand that when Jehovah God created the earth for mankind, everything had a purpose. And I do mean everything. Yeah, the squirrels would chase me trying to get that sunflower. And everything is made to reproduce and multiply to keep that food chain going. So when we grow things and we see things multiply, like in some states, when they seeds drop, they come back the following year. Where in colder regions, it may or may not. People told me I couldn't grow celery here, and they were surprised that for 3 years straight, they saw celery growing in my garden. Certain varieties a little more cold hardy than others. Oh yeah, I love roses and sunflowers. Now, if you go back in my playlist, I have roses on the side of the house here. I have a yellow rose of Texas that my son gave me about 20 years ago that's still growing strong. I have a climbing vine rose that needs to be trimmed back badly. It's on a trellis, and it's called Don Juan. And the roses on there are absolutely gorgeous, smell good. Then I have some tall ones called Mr. Kent. No, is that Mr. No, Mr. Lincoln. Mr. Kennedy is the white one. Mr. Lincoln is the red one. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, how are you? My favorite garden flower is the sunflower. It makes me smile. I have to keep them in the fenced area, protection from deer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sunflowers come in all different heights. They have a field out here near us where you can go and cut your own sunflowers. They might only get maybe about 3 or 4 feet tall, and they're really nice. L says, I was thinking of planting the mammoth sunflower. I heard a guy say that he had to get the tomato pole to support the sunflower. I had a pole in it, but you got to have, you have to be able to sink that pole just as deep as it is tall to support it. You know, if you sink a pole 2 or 3 feet in the ground to try to support it, it's only going to support it but so high. They get pretty tall and pretty heavy. Yeah. Been there, done that. I can tell you. I have experienced that because I put a pole in there too. But like you said, you got to sink it so deep for it to be supportive for that thickness and the weight. Till you got to have a pole almost twice the height just so that you can sink it enough to support it at least 3/4 of the way up. Ask me how I know. So yeah, been there, done that. But when it comes to flowers, I just love them. Right over there now in my flower bed, I have irises that I need to dig up because they like the spot so much. They're multiplying, but they're taking up valuable real estate in my garden bed when I could plant something else there. I have a dianthus in another bed and chives, which I definitely got to dig up because they're trying to take over everything. And once they go to seed, I got chives from here to Timbuktu. Cheryl said, I'm learning to plant flowers. OCD inspired me to grow them. Yeah. Yeah. Nikki has them all over the place. I got them too. And my milkweed that I thought didn't come up, it did come up last year. And I let it go to seed. So I'm seeing milkweed pop up everywhere. So I hope to see an increase in butterflies over in my area as well. Yeah, flowers is a thing. Me and Nikki has shown each other's done videos where we've had flower arrangements in pots that we have out in the yard of stuff we like to grow. I had that one pot that's in the front. I like to switch up. Like one year I had caladium in it and the different color, different varieties and shapes of caladium in it. It was nice. And then around my evergreens, I had the creeping Jenny and I had some, oh shoot, they weren't pansies. Ah, I can't think of the name of it. I have so many different kinds of flowers. Sometimes I can remember some of the names, and sometimes I can't. But most of the flowers that I have in my front yard are perennials, and I don't deadhead every single one. I let some of them go to seed so that they will keep replenishing my plants. And now it's starting to get overgrown because they become so lush. So I need to start deadheading more. And that's where I got all those extra seeds of echinacea and the pink hibiscus, the big dish size. I've been giving those out as well. Um, and I didn't know that the hibiscus had all those seeds in little bitty pods. I just thought that it was like 3 or 4 seeds in a pod. But then when I opened it up, they were like individual slices. And in each slice, it had to be anywhere from 8 to 10 seeds in each slice. And in just one little seed head or blossom, you could get close to 50 to 75 seeds out of that one. And I was like, oh my God, I've been throwing away seeds. And I was like, wow, okay. Cassandra said, I thought Vinca was annual, but I see that some from last year is coming back. Yeah, yep, and it has a little blue flower. Now, Vinca is a vine. Vinca can be invasive. I've seen Vincas take over. And another one is Portulaca. Those are cute. They have almost like a little rose type flowers. I've tried those too. To be truthful, it's not too many flowers out here I haven't tried to plant or have grown at one time in my life at one of these houses I used to live in. This is the house I've been in the longest, and I've been here going on 25 years. So I've tried a lot of stuff. Some stuff made it, some stuff didn't. Right now, I'm mad because the squirrels had dug up a pot in the backyard that I had a real nice hosta in, and I don't see it coming back. So that's all right because I got enough hostas. I got about 8 or 9 different varieties of hostas that I could dig up a piece and stick it in that pot. Yeah, vincas are not annuals. They are perennials and they are a vine and they can be like ivy. They can get rooted and get invasive. So when you see it, you either pull it up or let it go till it gets to a certain length, and then you can snatch it up. But vinca is a vine, and they will take over. Yeah, they like ivy. Yeah, once they get roots, and they will send runners, and you'll have vinca coming up in spots you didn't plant. Oh, I know another one that I want to get a different variety of, black eyed Susies. I got black eyed. If I keep sitting here thinking about stuff, I can change just about everything I got out there. The Shasta daisies. Yeah, I got a little bit of this, that, and a third out there because I do like flowers. And by perennials, I don't have to plant them every year. They come back on their own. And you just have to kind of keep them in check so they don't take over. I got a hosta that has underground roots that I've never seen before, and it's popping up everywhere. Just saw a video, enjoyed, and they are called Legacy Blueberries. Thank you, Jigs. I'm gonna put that name on the pot. Yeah. Oh, I had so much fun. And I mean, you had them bad boys taped up so tight. Those roots couldn't dry it out if they wanted to. I mean, you had it airtight on there. They stayed nice and moist. And I do appreciate the tender loving care that you took to wrap those up to send them. And then two of them actually had blueberries on them. I said, oh, I don't want to take the blueberries off. But I know it will help them to root a lot faster because they'll put their energy into developing roots. But I got them on the side of the house, and so I haven't been out to check them today. I hope nothing's got in them and dug them up. I'll check it out tomorrow. But the legacy. So, what time of the year do they normally bloom? Like now, because I know I have another blueberry in my yard that doesn't bloom until later. So is this an early spring variety? Jigs. Cassandra said, I have the vincas in a pot on my front porch. The blue box store was giving them away for Mother's Day last year. Okay, that's nice, but they still invasive. They still will take over your yard. They in the pot. Like I was telling you grow row. She loves her 4 o'clocks, and she had them in a pot on her deck, and they were hanging off the deck. And I told you grow, I said, Ro, don't let them 4 o'clocks hit the ground, because if they hit the ground and take root, you'll have 4 o'clocks popping up everywhere. And the same thing with the seed heads. She said that the seed heads will drop on the deck. I was like, yeah, but if a wind come along and blow them off into the yard, you're gonna see them popping up everywhere. Everywhere. The cold doesn't bother vincas. They don't bother the jennies. They don't bother the 4 o'clocks. Just like what's the other vine? The honeysuckle. I got honeysuckle growing wild against the fence over there. Every time I go over there, I'm pulling up honeysuckle vines. They was trying to wrap around my IBC tote. And I was like, no, 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 no. Certain vines just kind of just wraps around and just once they get a hold, and if your soil is amended, oh, they're really hard to get rid of because they really take a hold. Thank you. April through June. Okay, that works for me. Yeah, and if your soil is amended and anything that touches that soil will grow, oh my goodness. That's the worst. It lets you know just how well you're doing in your yard when anything that touches the soil, bam, it takes root and germinate. Yeah, rough, 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 rough. I have battled years. I still got this one plant that keeps popping up here and there every now and then, and I'm pulling it out the ground. I think I did a video about that hosta where I showed it started. Where did I start it at? Here on the side of the house. I put a piece, and then I put a piece further down the driveway. And these things get huge. And then I started seeing a cluster of babies. I mean, a cluster of babies. I don't know, about 200 or 300 babies. That's how I was like, my hosta just had a nursery. It just had babies. And then I started seeing it pop up in the flower bed over here, flower bed over here, in the backyard. And I'm like, what kind of hosta is this? It sends runners. I got this particular, it's a dark green solid hosta, and it's popping up everywhere. Okay. Um, my Japanese maple in the front yard, I'm gonna put my new chainsaw to the test because the canopy has gotten so thick to a lot of stuff that's underneath it won't grow anymore because you can see it stretching out like this for the sun. And it's coming over too far over my hydrangeas. And there I can see them stretching for the sun too. So there's one big particular branch that I tried to follow to see where the spread is. And so I got about two of them. I need to just hack them down and take them out because they just um, shading out everything. Even my irises, you see them leaning like that, trying to get to the sun. So it's the canopy's gotten so thick, yeah, nothing can grow underneath it. And now it's trying to a little harder for me to see to the street because once it fills out, the leaves are starting to branch out now. But I know once it's full leaf, I'm the street gonna disappear. Yeah, I don't like that. I like to kind of see what's happening in front of the house just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make sure y'all hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit. Now, I see where it had been posted exclamation mark MSOG, but I'm not seeing it come up. So IT is Nightbot on vacation or hiatus, or we got a thing. I haven't seen anybody been able to drop their channels, and I know it'd be nice. Would houses do okay on the east side of a house? If it's not, I'm thinking about. Oh, I got those too. Yeah. Uh, I have that plant, and I had that on the east. Wait a minute, what's this? This is south, north side of the house. East is fine. East is fine because my house faces east, and I got houses all up in front of the house, so east is fine. Okay, Dolores. All right, Dolores dropped it, and her link shows. So please, people in the chat, please drop your channel. Let everybody see where you're at, how they can get in contact with you. If you're in that grow zone, they might be interested in growing some stuff. L, people up your way would be like Nikki and G Quad. They will be closest to your area in New York in regards to what they grow in their gardens and yard. Yeah. And that would be nice. You can go check out their channels to see what they're growing. Because you guys are, I think that's 7A or 7B. And so you're a little warmer than what we are here. And so we're just now able to start dropping stuff. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm a little parched. Sucked it up too fast. Hey, that's my art. Thank you for stopping in. Woohoo. Now, has anybody grown this particular eggplant? Ping tong? Has anybody tried this particular eggplant? If so, tell me, do you like it? Did it taste okay? It says it's a prolific early Asian eggplant. Slender fruits average 12 to 18 inches long and average about 20 per plant. State plants to maintain straight fruits. Awesome on the grill. Hostas love shade. That's why I said mine are east facing. But some of them, I got some in the back, and it's hot and west, so it depends on the hosta. So I got like 8 or 9 different varieties of hostas, and I got them in all different areas of the yard except for the south side, and they do just fine. I'm Maryland Zone 7. Okay. I didn't know if I knew you were Zone 7, but I didn't know if you were A or B for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Nikki. It's like the kids trying to suck up your pop too fast before you catch them. My great grandbaby, she wasn't even walking yet. She was in her walker. And I was drinking on an Arnold Palmer from what is that? One of them chicken places. But anyway. So I put it down. I was babysitting. So I put it down for her. She put her mouth on the straw and she got to sucking it. And she got to taste some of that Arnold Palmer. Then she tried to suck it off. I'm fighting. Where was she, about 8 or 9 months? I'm fighting her trying to get my drink back. And she had a suction on that straw. I literally had to bend that straw out of her mouth to get my drink back. And she looked at me with an attitude. Like, why'd you give it to me if you weren't gonna let me drink it? I was like, just to taste it. I didn't tell you to take it over. Yeah. Me. Oh, that's what I've been missing. Texas Lala. I haven't sang that in a while. Oh, Cheryl said, oh, y'all in the same zone. See, I didn't know that. I do now. Back I had delivery, then the critters demanded attention. Mike, I saw you out there earlier. Excuse me. And I was listening to your video. That's why I say you should have been a vet. When you talked about what squirrels can eat and how you're adding oils and to the food and peanut butter and this and that and the third. And I was just laughing. I said, yeah, you should have been a vet. Okay. So Nikki's is 7B, Shrill's is 7A. Mike, we know where you at. You and JT. Yeah, them cold stone weathers. She did a video like yesterday. This is the picture they gave me in the hospital. It holds a lot of water, and it lets me know how much water I had in the course of the day. A young lady came in there, and she said, have you drank enough water? I was like, girl, I had about 6 of these things. I was like, a little less ice, a little more water. JT, you just a man I want to see. What's up, son? I went in to try to vote for the ones who did the hydroponics, and I couldn't find it. I see where you put all that information in, but I didn't see where I could have voted for the hydroponics. I just subscribed to Dolores, and that's my art. All right, woohoo! Yeah, I like all the hashtags we got going though. Between the hydroponics, they're ending now. They're doing the watermelon wars and the Cherokee purple tomatoes. Everybody got some kind of hashtag going on. And it's nice. It's nice, clean competition, and it benefits us all in the end. Oh, his community page. All right, thanks, Mike. I didn't think to look there, but they say duh. Okay. I'm looking at all the videos and watching them, but I didn't like it. What you guys fail to realize is that a lot of times um, I watch a lot of y'all shows on the big screen, and I always go to the thumbs up and make sure you get the thumbs up. But then I had to try to find you on my phone if I want to leave a comment. So I see everybody's videos because sometimes I don't go to bed till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and then turn around and be up at 6 and 7. But I watched and I had to find you guys on my phone or my computer in order to leave a comment. Uh, GT says it's in my community post. Just click the one or match the one that you want. Okay. All right. Riri, what's up? How are you? Thanks for stopping in this evening. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know about the Watermelon Wars because I was watching Broke giving y'all the simple rules. You got till the end of this month to do it. Individually running some lives, but thank you. Well, yeah. Leave Dolores alone. She my IT right now. Leave her alone. She helping me out. Say hi and keep it moving. Yeah, so I watch everybody's videos. It's just that I can't always comment because then I had to go back in on my phone. So if I'm up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm watching the TV. I make sure I hit the thumbs up and watch it live, and then later on, if I remember, I'll try to go back on my phone or my laptop and drop you a comment because I know everybody like comments. I do. I love that you hit the thumbs up. I love that you give me a comment. It makes me feel good that you enjoy my content. Can you please repeat what flower it was that you said had 50 seeds? I was driving and had missed that little bit of information. My hibiscus. I have the big dinner plate size hibiscus. It's a hot pink. And when the seeds dry out, when the flowers dry out, it leaves a nice little seed pod. And each pod has maybe all these little divisions in it. And in each division, it has anywhere from 10 or more seeds in them. And by the time you finish emptying it, you got 50 or more seeds from that one seed pod. And it might have 20 pods on there. So getting a couple of hundred seeds from a hibiscus at the end of the season is nothing. Hey, Felicia, how are you? F.R. Humphrey is in there, his house. Thank you for stopping by. She's saying hello to everybody. Everybody. Appreciate you. So yeah, certain plants will give you certain seeds. Like my nasturtium, I love all those they look like little balls, little white balls. Pause. Talking about flowers that they leave, and I just grab them and I just take them somewhere and push them in the ground. I don't dig a hole or nothing. I used to stick a finger in the ground and then just drop it in there. Now I just take it because the soil is pretty soft and pretty moist, and just push it down in there. Give it a week or so. I see a plant coming up. Yeah. So yeah, growing is fun. You get to enjoy it after a while. Yeah. Growing is fun. If you like to see stuff grow, uh and sometimes stuff grow faster than it's supposed to, and it's just fun to see it grow. It's just like, wow, I thought I had to wait a week or two for this, and sometimes it might be up in 3 days. Um, I have my hydroponics going right now. Not the system. I'm using the light. I got some plants under the light because I like the light. And I think it's my peppers are finally, yeah, it's my peppers. I planted some of those giant green bell peppers, and they're up about this big and they like the light. I had the light too high and I had to lower it. So it's doing okay. So yeah, maybe next time I'll actually put some plants in the water inside your hydroponics. But right now I'm using the light. Blessings, everyone from the bushes, fixing to cook. We always know Thursday is your day to cook. Yeah, I need a plate Psalms. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have a second plate that corned beef I cooked today. Ooh, it was so good. I, I, I said I outdid myself, but later on I want to cook a cake. I found out my physical therapist, he likes chocolate. I'm finding more and more men who like chocolate, so I'm making a triple fudge chocolate cake. I'm not recording that because that is a lot of work. And if I get tired and sit down, I'll forget my phone is running. Maybe another day. I may not even make it quite as it's kept. That's my plan. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, growing is fun. And that's a fact. Yeah. So I'm enjoying watching that. So hopefully some of these seeds packets I got of flowers are a little old. Never used them. Let me see what's the year on this one. Oh, this is 2018. Never been open, but I kept them out the sun. I have black plastic bags that I keep my seeds in to keep them from sun exposure. And it says these grow up to 5 feet tall, space them 18 to 24 inches apart. They like full sun. It says start indoors about 8 weeks before last frost. Yeah, I had these since 2018, so I done had seeds for a long time. So we gonna see. We'll find out. I don't care if only one come up. I'll be tickled pink on that. Because if the one comes up and it goes to fruition, it's gonna drop me some new seeds. And I can update my seed pack. Yeah, okay, JT. Keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, he says, hello, chat, driving, so I can't speak individually. So thank you for even stopping in. I appreciate that. That's my art said, I can't wait for my blue butterfly pea and Jamaican sorrow to grow. This will be my first time. So excited. Excuse me, mine too. I haven't grown butterfly pea before, the blue ones, but I got seeds from everyone. And the first time I was introduced to it, I saw it on T Nog show, and she actually sent me the flowers as well as some seeds to make the tea, which was so good. And Jamaica sorrow, I had two plants that was growing real good. They got up to about a foot, and the deer enjoyed them. So I never dropped any more seeds, but I do have some more seeds to drop some. So I'm gonna try it again. I got more chicken wire this year, so it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff. My garden's gonna look like it's in cell block 49. It's gonna have so much chicken wire. If I had some what they call it, the razor stuff on the top, if I could put that around it too to keep them out, the deer from jumping over, I would. I'm chicken wiring everything. I want to get a little more out my garden this year than what I've had for the last couple of years. I've gotten some, but I know I could have got a lot more if I didn't have to fight the critters. Because I planted okra so many times last year, I just gave up. I planted Swiss chard so many times, I just gave up. Planted squash and cucumbers last year, and at some point, I just gave up. But they didn't eat all my they didn't really well, they really didn't like my tomatoes. They left my miwok kumquat alone. I ate my figs before they got to them. I ate all my blueberries before I got to them. Before they got to them, rather. I ate all my raspberries, and I got mad. I had such sweet and gorgeous looking raspberries till I just stood there and I ate all of them off the bush. And then I was like, I didn't record none of this. I was like, oh wow. Well, I was like, oh well, they was good. My blackberries I didn't get a chance to eat. I saw them one day, came back the next day, and they were gone. And that's another story. My blackberries was in a hanging basket, and I didn't put them in the ground. I set the pot on the ground. When I came back, by the time I remembered it came back, the plant looked like it had died. What I didn't know is they did the same exact thing. They sent a stem down into the ground. Less than 2 weeks later, I seen the sprigs sticking up with the leaves. I recognized the leaves. I said, blackberry? Next thing I know, by the end of the summer, that one little sprig turned out to be about 4 feet long. And last year, it actually produced blackberry. It's a thornless blackberry. It was on there. Nesty, what's up? What's up? What's up? Been watching you too in the wee hours of the morning. And so, yeah, my blackberry vine is out there and it's trying to take over that one little section I put it in. As I keep telling folks, as much as we love and think that we doing something, we're only caretakers. We don't make anything grow. I don't care how well we prop, water and stuff. There's only one who makes things grow. We're just caretakers. And what's so funny about all of it is when we say, "Ah, look what I did! Look what I did!" We put in the work to get it going, but only Jehovah God can make it grow. Backyard Garden Flow says, I have cranberry, hibiscus, and a lot of blue butterfly pea if anyone needs some. The cranberry hibiscus, oh my gosh. I bought a plant from a little side stall on the street, and it was the cranberry, that deep burgundy color. Man, I tried to root that so bad. Oh, I love the cranberry. Email me. Oh, butterfly pea, I got cranberry hibiscus. I will find a spot for that. I will buy a pot for that. Oh, and my dimple's smiling. My girl, Netta's Nest, my nesty. Love watching you guys. I love watching all you guys. You guys have no idea how much y'all make me smile. On days when I'm feeling a little down and under the weather, when my leg is swelling and my knee is hurting and I'm just frustrated because it limits me to what I can do, and I turn you guys videos on and y'all laughing and y'all telling me about your wins and your losses, what the rabbits and got, what your dog then ate, what the storms and winds and knocked over, or whether you have nematodes that comes in and attack your yards. You guys make me laugh and smile because you not just showing us the good, you showing us the bad and the ugly. And it just lets me know that we're all human. We all get frustrated. We all get depressed. We all go through stuff. And a lot of you guys are still working. So you're working a job, you're taking care of your husbands or children and house and all this other stuff, but you still find the time and the energy to work outside in your yard, in your garden. And it helps you to decompress, or it gives you that clarity of doing something to make you feel good, to feed your family or your friends or your neighbors, or just the satisfaction that you're able to get out there and plant stuff and see it grow and do something with it. Anetta said, hey, I was watching your replay today. I was like, I wish I was near you. I would have been in the yard with you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But right now, I'm having a hard time trying to somebody to help me. I was telling Bamek I wanted to go get Jim Boogie. And he told me he can't spare right now. And I was watching him and Bama today out there working, cutting down that field. I mean, they cleared that whole spot to start planting something new. I said, see, I need somebody like that who can just get out there and do it, you know? Oh my goodness. Uh yeah. That Cassandra said, everybody jumping on that. Yeah, that cranberry hibiscus. I'll put it right next to the hot pink one because I got a spot big enough for it. Oh, that's gonna be the show. I have people who drive down my street. I got the best looking yard on the street. Not bragging, just fact. I have people that I'm working down the yard and they literally slow down and say, your yard is so nice. And I say, thank you. And I keep it moving. Bye you, sugar. How are you? My DJ, my DJ, my DJ. I was like, it was tough enough trying to watch you at night trying to stay woke, but you waking me up with some music up. I said, what is she doing up? I said, she must not had to work last night because she up playing music, popping early in the morning. Ooh, yes, indeedy. But as not now, Windows security. No, go somewhere with that. But that's what I like about our garden community. You guys give me something to look forward to in between my lives. And you guys watch my videos as well and comment, and I love it. And you also give me well wishes. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate the encouragements y'all have been giving me since I've been home going through this rigmarole. This coming Tuesday, I actually go back and see the surgeon, the guy, the doctor who actually did the surgery on my leg, because I think it's something else that's wrong other than just this blood clot. And they told me I will get a complete physical because I think I should be a lot further along than what I am right now. And so I'm just trying to keep a positive attitude about it, and that eventually everything's gonna be okay. And I'm gonna stay that way, you know. So yeah. Hello from Indiana. Oh, my next door neighbor, the way it grows. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? If you're a content creator, hit exclamation mark MSOG so that you can let everybody else know what part of Indiana, what zone, and whether you're a content creator. We would appreciate that because we got a lot of people in Indiana that you can contact with as well if you would like to, as well as watching all the videos for all the people that's in the house now. So you guys start dropping your content. Yeah. Exclamation mark MSOG. Let us know where you're at. And if you're a content creator, we have a lot of supporters, and I like our supporters. We wouldn't be anybody without them. They help encourage us as well. And then in some instances, we've had supporters turn into gardeners. So we enjoy. And then sometimes they might have a skill that we might enjoy that can help us out. Some people are financial advisors. Some people are nurses. Some people are attorneys. There's a lot of creative people that's in our community. They can be crafters, whether they knit or crochet or sew. Some of them are bakers, and we have shows that we can watch them bake. So we have a plethora of occupations that's in our community that we can draw from and enjoy and learn from. Like I really enjoy watching Tien. When Tien started talking about how we can better improve our, not our skills, but management maybe of money or of attitude or our channels. She's so enthusiastic. You can almost feel her coming through the screen. Like it's like she want to reach out and grab you. Are you listening to me? No, you can't do that. I get so excited watching Ted when she gets into it because she really wants to help us. She really wants us to do well. And we have so many people that get shirts or business cards, or they get the lanyards with their QR codes and stuff on there. As vendors and whatever new merch that they have coming out, whether it's t-shirts or cups or pillows or whatever it might be. Like PIA, I gotta get in contact with her. I seen some earrings I want to get. Patty's Kitchen, Garden and More, and I've been watching Miss Patty cooking up all that good stuff. Between her and Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness! I didn't know you was in here. You slid up in here on me like that. At the 10. Oh, you slid up on me like that. Don't do that. I wasn't trying to talk behind your back, but I was just saying, how would you say 8, 9, and 10? Yep, yep, yep. She just be so enthusiastic in helping us to grow and not to be taken advantage of. If you don't know, you don't know. And if you don't know the right people to ask, you can be taken advantage of in certain circumstances and ventures in business, whether you're trying to get your LLC or your EIN or a trademark or whatever. We have the right people in our garden community that can take us above and beyond where we need to be and become better content creators or entrepreneurs or any of this stuff that you want to get to. Oh yeah, I can't help but give you the love. My mom said, always give credit where credit is due. And that's why I like watching all these different channels. There's not a person other than the new folks that I don't personally know that from your channel I haven't learned something or seen something that I might want to try personally. Miss JK said, I'm with you, Miss Jordan. The deer got on my last nerve last year. I'm putting it in every way. Save my plants. Girl, not only do I have deer, I got groundhogs, I got raccoons, I got possum, I have red fox, I have wild kingdom over here, okay? I got more animals than the Cleveland Zoo roaming my yard once the sun go down. Oh, and I went to tip over there last year, and when I went to flash my flashlight, it was a skunk. It was a baby. I was fortunate because he could have got me real good. Yeah, Tim will never leave us uneducated. That's what I'm saying. That Tim gets so wrapped up sometimes she be like, look, you see that head get to turning like that? You be like, uh-oh, she get ready. Love it. Tigsy, what's up? My giggle friend. Now, have y'all ever heard Tigsy laugh? When Tigsy laugh, it's like listen to, you ever seen them babies when they start laughing and you can't help but laugh and you be laughing. They might not even know what you're laughing about, but when you hear Tigsy laugh, just makes my heart lighten up. Got back home from a trip to my favorite nursery, Home Depot, and planted some more peppers. Stop in and catch the rest of the live. Hope everybody have a good day. Yes, Crooked Peach. That's my girl too, boy. She be hitting them nurseries. So I be like, oh, I want everything over here and everything over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all just don't know. When I watch y'all shows, and y'all stop and y'all might be recording in Wally World or the Blue Store or the Orange Store or your favorite nursery and you share it with us. That lets me know how unselfish an individual you are, that you're so tickled that you just can't keep it to yourself. You want to share it with everybody and hope that they can find the same joy and happiness in shopping and finding stuff like you are at that particular moment when you're in that nursery. Like you might see a variety of tomato you never seen before. You'd be like, "Ooh, okay, I like to try that." The way it grows says you're a content creator here, Zone 6A, Indianapolis. Okay, well, thank you. We got to go check you out, see what you're about. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in into our household here. I'm here every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Bam it, my brother. Yeah, oh, I know you've been working, Bam. I've been watching you and Jim Boogie out there cutting down that field and you running the rototiller and all that stuff. Yeah, I see. Get it done. That's right. Do what you got. I did. My mama always say, handle your business. Do what you got to do. I understand. This is the time of the year where you're not always able to do that. In certain states, you're trying to catch the sun before it go down, or you're trying to water your plants in before the night gets too late. It might have been a long day. I'm exhausted and I haven't done a third of what you guys did today. All I did was empty about 6 or 7 hanging baskets, a minute to soil, pulled up a lot of dead plants out of my old window boxes that I didn't get to last year before I had my surgery. So I was like, all right, it was a cleanup. It took a lot out of me, more than I expected. Hey, Regenerate Life Wayne, how are you? Yes. Yeah, you in Texas. You there with the heat. Hot. Ah, I seen that in there. All right, you dropped it. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Y'all got me talking past my bedtime. Normally I stay an hour and a half. I've been here almost 2 hours. So I got 10 more minutes. See what y'all did to me tonight. I appreciate y'all. I do, I do, I do. But like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for the joy that you bring me when I can't sleep at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and, get a chance to read my Bible and just relax and laugh at y'all and see what you're going through. I see a lot of people whose pepper plants are starting to flower, which means they'll be fruiting soon. And tomato plants is getting bigger, or people are up potting a lot of stuff because it's outgrowing the containers they're in. She is Sunshine said, Wayne, are you getting rain? I know they said it's coming our way tonight. Thank you, Miss Shirley. I try to make folks laugh and smile. You do, Tigsy. Excuse me, you do. You had me rolling. I just be laughing so hard. I was like, stop. I can't stop laughing. If you still laughing, I'm still. And then you'll laugh up an octave higher. You even get higher, not just like, oh, she killing me. Mary grow with me. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. My granddaughter called me today. She's like, Graham, I missed you. I was like, yeah, y'all got to stop working long enough to come get me. Yeah. I was like, you want me to help you work in the garden? So you got to come get me. Her mom's birthday is this weekend, so I know I'm not going to see her. She's going to be hanging tough with her. But I'm ready to get the great grandbaby out there to stick them little fat fingers in there and let her drop a seed in the hole and pat it down. Feel it to try. Stay on another hour or two. We enjoy your company. Oh, sounds, honey, I don't have enough energy for that. And like I said, I'm surprised I lasted this long because, lately I've been an hour and a half. That's it. Duval just slid up in his house. Thank you. I appreciate you. Netta said, my tomatoes are trying to fade out and my peppers are rolling in. I'm excited. Yeah. I like how, Netta, you use the big gray totes for a lot of your lettuces and stuff. Everything just bunched up together. And I was like, okay, that's an idea because I got a couple of those. When me and my girlfriends hit the Salvation Army, first place I go, King Cropper has joined. Add to the screen. Oh, Lord. Oh, I seen that little dude. I'm like, what the heck is
Teresa,
that?
I thought you called my name. That's all.
No,
How's
I
everybody
didn't
doing
say
this
Texas
day?
3 times. I didn't say Texas
Okay.
3 times. That's when the time you normally show up.
My bad. My bad. How is everybody doing anyway? How you doing?
Thank you. All right. Back in from the garden. It has gotten dark. Oh, I was reading my Harvey. Yes. How are you, Cropper?
I'm good.
I
I'm
want to come
good.
out there and
Always.
see all that garlic and onions you got growing out there. I want to come out there and just grab a handful of that. That stuff
You
looks
sure
so
can.
good out
You sure
there.
can.
Oh
I
my
got it.
God. Now is that all garlic?
Yes, that's all garlic and there's some onion over there too. But that's all garlic. That garlic is all
So
over
when
that
will you
backyard. I got garlic in my front. Ma'am.
harvest that?
Uh Next month, July. Nah, I said next month, July.
Oh, July. Okay.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Nice. Nice.
I, I
That's real
planted it in
nice.
October.
Now, do you have a cow?
We have cows, yes, ma'am. Down home.
No. Okay. No, I'm saying you. Do you have your own personal cow? I know you got chickens.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh,
But we
okay.
do have cows down home. My cousin,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Oh, you see what they're cracking on? They say you King David now.
Oh, y'all know what it is. Stop playing.
Uh, you ain't won million
Huh?
awards yet, so I don't know. I don't
Excuse
know.
me?
No, ain't no
Wait,
excuse you. You could just be totally dismissed.
no,
Ain't no excuse.
I'm just
We
saying,
got a king.
y'all might want
Now
to check them records.
now that one time does not make you king.
Well, look, if it don't make me king, I know a bunch of farmers in this right here that ain't got not one.
Okay, that's all right. But you ought to be glad that who is that? Supreme Garden ain't jumping in there because they the ones had
Uh,
some serious million.
he jumped in it when I won.
I, but he didn't bring out the big one because he had a
He
whole
didn't bring
speech.
out nothing. He didn't
Oh
bring out
no,
Nathaniel. I know Supreme.
no.
Yeah, out there in Florida. Yeah, I know Supreme. Yeah, he a nice grower though. Nice guy. Big old strong, healthy guy. But when it comes to them watermelons, check my record, y'all.
Yeah,
Check my records.
you won the first one. That's it. That's
No, I won the third.
your beginning.
I won the second. I won the second. Q won the first one. I won the second one, and Naked Gardner won the third one. Ain't number Texas, Texas, Texas.
That's all
Stop us
right.
when we stop us when we lying. That's all I'm saying.
Uh, I'm like Netta. Ness say, slow your roll.
Didn't Miss Netta said that?
Yes, she did.
Hey,
The man with the plan. What's up, GT?
You can see me?
yes, sir. We can see you
Yeah,
bright
we
and
can
clear.
Oh,
see
I
you
can't see
clear.
myself. What I'm doing? Oh, okay, I can see myself. What's up? I just finished.
Yeah, it's gonna be a queen this year.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't even
It's
know
gonna
what
be a
y'all talking
queen
about.
this year. Yes, it
No,
is. It's
ma'am.
gonna be a queen this
No.
year.
If it is,
Yeah.
if it is, and they got to be out of Texas though. If it is,
If what?
if it is a winner, a lady winner, a queen, she'll be out of Texas. That's all I'm saying.
No, CC ain't guaranteed. There's other women that's jumping up in there. I
CC,
can see
veggie
her, Adeline
farming,
Georgia.
Jamaica. Don't start me to keep going. Texas, Lala, don't keep me going.
Now
It's a
Jamaica
bunch
said
Ooh.
of
she
them.
ain't in it. She gonna plant some watermelon now, but she said she not into the watermelon wars. But we ain't
Well,
scared,
I'm
just
just
because we
saying,
ain't in
don't,
Texas don't mean we
don't
can't
be.
grow.
That's all.
You talking slick. Nah, yeah. I ain't scared.
It's I want y'all to get in it though. Seriously. I want y'all to get in because for real, it's just nothing but me. Just I love outside, but y'all gonna get in it though. Seriously, because I like to see who can grow and I like to see what we can do.
Hmm.
And you'll be surprised what you can do.
Yeah. Hey, diversity love. How are you, huh? Yeah, but we ain't scared though.
What's
We
up,
we
Doc?
drop some seeds. We gonna drop some seeds.
No, no, no. Yeah, I got all kind of seeds coming up out there.
And well, I Broke must had to work tonight. Otherwise, he'd have been up here to talk about you.
No, 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 not to talk about me, to talk with me.
No, he ain't.
Yeah, yeah,
See
yeah.
why? He ain't in Texas. He in Georgia.
Oh no, but he ain't gonna talk about me because he ain't never won nothing.
Oh, no, we throwing shade now, huh? Ooh.
I ain't throwing no shade. Them truths.
You see,
Them truth is
Cheryl
this.
said Missouri just might be on the map. Cheryl said she ain't
Where's
scared.
Missouri?
Cheryl Norrie.
I ain't never seen where Missouri is.
Oh,
GT, you know what Missouri is?
no.
Somewhere else.
We got
It ain't in the
sunshine
south though, I
all
don't
over
think.
the world. The sun just don't shine in Texas. It's shine all over the world while you sitting there talking that smack. No, no.
All over.
Move, girl. Move.
No, good luck, y'all. Serious business. Good luck. Good luck.
Uh,
Straight up. Good luck.
mm, I wasn't worried about it. Mm-mm.
You better have your seeds out with the planet.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah, it's gonna be all good though. It's gonna be very interesting.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be very interesting.
Oh,
Let me ask you something.
go
Oh,
ahead.
it's at the top. Yeah. No, it's at the top. I see it now.
Hey, look at this. She Sunshine said Missouri ain't gonna be Texas for watermelon. How you know? You don't know that?
Sunshine in Texas too. And then you got Cheryl. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be hard to do something over here. It's gonna be hard. I'm dead serious.
Oh, Tixie said Georgia will be rocking the crown this year.
Oh, he did? Oh, it's a good thing.
She good. Mary Rose
Come on,
is like,
Teasy.
David, bruh. You better
I
have the
gave y'all a little.
you better
I'm
have
sorry.
the monstrosity of a watermelon this year, cause they coming out here for this. They ain't playing. These folks is serious. Ah,
They've been
you
serious for
see
the
what
last
Psalm
2 years.
Psalm says it would be awesome if my brother Mike beats everybody with a hydroponic watermelon.
Say that. Say that.
You made that up. You made that
Look
up.
It sound good because I'm doing a hydroponic watermelon too. Yeah.
oh, whoop, whoop. Hey Serena. Oh,
Hey, Serena.
oh,
What's up, Serena? What's up, Miss Ursula? They know they ain't gonna do nothing. I'm telling you, I made
oh,
y'all a song today. I mean, I didn't make a song. I put a song on video today for y'all. Yeah, old dog came through for me.
wait a minute. Share your sunshine. Don't be hating. You talking about they was bipolar as heck. That's just rude.
oh,
And
oh
yeah, I mean,
boy.
look at Mike. I growing a 6 foot fig tree right now in his house in a hydroponic. So I could see him throwing that down for that though.
6 feet high. Okay, okay.
So
Hey,
I
come
mean,
on in, J3.
not a watermelon is not out the case that he can't grow it. Okay.
No, it's just if you don't live in Texas, it won't get as big. That's all. But y'all can grow watermelon. You sure can.
What J3 said, David, don't make him.
What? I'm J3.
Uh,
J3 got to get a hold of his grandchildren. I done paid them once. I paid them again.
oh no, 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 no. You ain't gonna do nothing at that then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told grandboy, I said, say, man, go out there and bust that biggest watermelon you got out there. I heard that it's got about $30 in there that he hid in there for you. Oh boy, did I hear it pop right after that. Boop. I said, oh, he got it. That one won't be in the contest.
Yeah, well, you see what Harvey said, Ursula. She said, if only I had the space, Louisiana would take the crown this year because they can grow
You know,
all year round.
it's equal opportunity out of Ursula. Equal
Uh-uh.
opportunity.
Look, Serena said, how do you turn a fruit into a vegetable? She said, throw a watermelon up into the air and it will come down squash.
Oh, what's up, Peach?
That was cute.
The way it grows. Okay. Somebody
Yeah,
new?
Harvey can grow now. You see Harvey's yard. That girl can grow
Oh, Harvey can
everything.
grow. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now let
Harvey
her
can really
screen
grow.
in the back. She put another greenhouse to screen it in. It's on.
And
You are.
Sylvia, I said she gonna get in there, but ain't nothing coming out of Mississippi but cotton.
I would like to see Crooked Peach get in there. She got all that farmland out there. I could see her throwing down some serious watermelons
Man,
out there.
well, ain't Peach in Georgia?
I don't know. Where is Peach at?
Don't make me say it again.
Wait a minute. She ain't in Texas.
I know it. I know it. I know
Oh,
it.
that is. Well, that's why you need to worry about it. She ain't in Texas.
That's why I'm not worried. I put my
Oh,
lightweight
uh-uh.
CC's Texas on her. That's my
Uh-uh.
lightweight.
No, I can see her going over singing that song. This ain't Texas. Woo!
Ah! Oh man.
GT, how your chickens doing?
They doing great.
Oh, Virginia.
Um
Okay.
we had my wife about to do a Epsom salt bath. She been getting picked on or something. I'm gonna yeah. I'm gonna probably
Now, Crooked Peaches here. Virginia got pretty good weather now. They get some heat down there too.
Oh, Virginia and Crooked Peaches in Virginia. Okay.
What's up, Lauren?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So that can kind of give you a run for your money.
Nah, nah. I mean, she can do, bro. She'll be battling for by fifth or sixth between her and
Oh
broke.
Lord, we got
Yeah.
somebody else finna join us up in here. She, they got something to say.
Who? Don't come in here with all
Where's she at?
that noise. I hope
What
she
you
don't
gonna
come
do?
up. I'm nothing.
Let you, Peach.
Hey,
Oh,
David.
all right.
What's up, Paige?
Not a lot, not a lot. Hey, I was in Watermelon Wars last year. I didn't do too bad for a Virginia chick. Like, it was 22 pounds. Not bad.
Yeah, 22 was
It
good. That was
it
good.
won't
But
Texas
Texas,
big,
they
but
be
it
going
won't
up.
bad.
Yeah, 22 is good. That's a start.
Listen,
That's a good start.
I really
Yes,
am
ma'am.
starting to feel personally challenged by you now, though. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I should really look
I
into this. I think I can. I think I can beat you.
no,
I think I can.
no.
Yes, because I'm there in the
I
garden
wouldn't do
caressing and
Yeah,
loving on my watermelons and they're just like swelling all up, being like, yes, we better than Texas.
busy.
I really wouldn't do that if I was you, Peach. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Because wait a minute, the light behind me. Let me put the light in front. I really wouldn't do that if I was y'all. I really would. That's wrong. Like that's not
Whoa,
cool.
he's
David,
got a
do you
whole light
have it?
show.
Yes.
You
What
got any watermelon germinated yet?
you talking to me?
Seriously.
You only went up there named David. You only went up there named David.
Yes, ma'am. I do. I do. You know I do.
GT,
Mama,
when is the deadline for the wars?
October
GT, what's the
1st.
deadline for the watermelon wars? October 1st, and that's for
hmm
everybody, right?
hmm hmm
Okay.
I don't mean no harm, y'all, but I just can't
Sylvia
see a
said,
hydroponic one winning. I just don't see it happening.
Oh, that's okay. Pete,
Why
"What?
you say that?
let them come on in here. Don't tell them that
Because
yet. Come on in here with that
I
hydroponic
think there should be a second. I
stuff.
think there should be a hydroponic class though, because they do grow some huge
Yeah,
watermelons. I mean, seriously. But
they grow. They
Texas
do.
big, okay, all
Mhm.
right, I got you. I'm with you. I'm behind you, 100%.
And everybody
Everything
in the
don't
crowd
grow
is
big in
too.
Texas." Hey, Laura. Thanks for saying.
What you say? What
Uh-uh.
you say?
mm.
The only thing grow big in Texas is your ego. Not anything else grow that big.
I ain't gonna lie now. If I hadn't been in Texas, I don't
Uh,
think my ego would be this big. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna even cap with you, OG. You about right on that. I think if I had been from Georgia, I'd been just a old reserved country boy. But in Texas, it's just something in the water.
Lord help us. Mm-mm-mm. Send me some of that water,
I want to
David.
say something so bad.
They told us we can't give it out.
He's so full of crap. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I might.
They told us we can't give it out.
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
that.
go fishing. I'm gonna get some fish so I can put them in that watermelon mound hole, and I'm gonna try. I'm coming for you, David. I'm gonna come at you. Watch.
Okay,
Oop,
Mm.
okay,
challenge.
okay.
But I really honestly think Tigsy can. She could really like, and I don't even think she'd have to try
Who?
really hard. Tigsy's got gifts.
Yeah, in Florida.
Raise your
Teasy?
eyebrow.
You talking
Oh,
about?
stop. You know. You know. We all know. We all know. See, you got it. You can't have
I ain't never
nobody
heard.
else can.
I ain't never heard of.
You're so full of crap.
Really? He ain't never heard of him.
I ain't never
Oh,
heard of.
Lord. Yes, now. Oh, good Lord.
Who is
Is
this?
that Gina? I say Gigi. What does that say on there?
Yeah, that's Gina.
Is that Gina?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I think that's
Hold on.
Gina.
I can't
Yeah.
That
see.
is Gina.
I can see y'all. There I am. I had to
Uh
turn my thing back again. Hey
okay.
y'all.
Uh-huh.
It's time. I'm finna
What
go,
up with you,
y'all.
Gina?
Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
Jane, I'm gonna let y'all have it down. I'm gonna step down.
See,
Whoa.
I'm in the car. I'm
Why you
trying to get
going now?
myself some lighting, but I am on my way home.
What you finna do?
I just came from seeing TT.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Loud.
Sorry, y'all hearing
Get
my
him, Gina.
GPS because I was trying to make it back home. How y'all doing?
Oh,
Was
you
it
coming from T?
good? Was there something you wanted to say?
You said what?
If I could convince the Oakland lady
Was there
to
something you wanted to
be
say?
No, I just popped in to hang
What
out with
caused you to
y'all.
get up here? Oh, okay. I thought you was trying to come up here to check something.
What was y'all
No
talking
problem,
about?
sister.
Maybe I need to. What was y'all talking about?
She was talking about, well, she was talking about watermelon water.
Y'all talking about watermelon?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We were. Well,
We talking about the
David
watermelon.
already won. So let's just start with that. Like, he already won. In case you didn't know, David already won this year's Watermelon Wars.
David who?
Exactly.
Oh, snap. Uh, uh, uh.
Because what I heard is y'all say Gina
You knew
wrong, but it's okay.
that.
It's okay.
Uh,
You know,
Ain't nothing but a
sometimes
sweet
people mess
potato.
my name up.
No, we ain't
You know,
scared.
Mm-mm.
that part. That part. We we
What you
came
want a
to
little
play.
potato up for? You saying that's the best you
Mm-mm.
that little bitty thing? Keep it to yourself.
that what Gina gonna grow.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, she can grow
GT,
sweet.
when Gina finish her watermelon this season, you ought to be able to do it just like this. Hold it just like a baby.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Both hands, GT.
No, no, he ain't doing
Mm-mm.
it.
You
Mm,
Y'all go
mm.
put some respect
Yeah,
on my
like
gonna have a
name.
I'm
personal
like her.
watermelon?
Mhm.
Where's the slits at? I thought you had more than that. What is that? An imitation potato?
Well, I'm gonna throw this whole potato in the ground.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See there? See there? Y'all don't even know. I showed y'all before to put that potato in the ground. You'll always have sweet potato.
Slips.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna grow you no sweet potatoes. You're just gonna get a whole lot of slips. What you talking about?
I'm gonna get this sweet potato. I'm gonna put this bad boy in the ground, and y'all gonna say, "Wow!"
I done told you to go garlic. That's what you need to stick with.
His garlic
Mm,
gorgeous.
mm,
Yeah, garlic
mm,
It
mm,
dope,
mm.
is.
Dave.
He can really.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get a
Now you
kudos
might as
for
well.
that garlic, but I ain't seen nothing else he growing though.
But,
So, maybe some chickens.
oh, GT, can you take that out my back? Oh,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wow.
oh,
Somebody done
GT,
stab
let
you,
me.
man.
man,
Man,
Ah,
please take that
they
out of my
twisting
back.
it now.
Oh, man,
wait a minute.
man, I told you, Pop. Come on, OG, lighten up on your boy. It's Dave, David Corey.
Wait a
Remember?
minute. Wait a minute. You popped up on my live, okay? Why you talking about me taking that?
Yeah,
You popped up here talking smack, okay?
I did.
So why you sitting there
I
trying to
did.
tell
I
me?
did because I wanted. I wanted to have a good time today. I did. So I popped up here. I felt like this was going to be the right show. I said, tonight is going to be the night.
It's the night.
I'm going to get on up there and it's going to be perfect. And this is the thanks that I get. Gina, Peach,
It's
and you.
Look, David.
I got my new peach tree riding with me right now. It's got loaded with peaches too.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I saw y'all got some beautiful trees too. I've been seeing y'all's video. The mulberries is showing out.
Oh,
Oh, I got a mulberry.
oh, did you see what was said? She said, "Dang, all that garlic, this watermelon gonna taste like woo, Chad."
Whoa, whoa.
By the time the watermelons get grown, that garlic won't even be out there. See, farmers.
Wait a minute, David. Ouch.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Well, it should keep the bugs off of it, if nothing else.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
I didn't do. You know what? 10. I didn't even 10. Peep game 10 because I wanted somebody else to win. I intentionally, as people, did not get into that watermelon wars. I was just in it the high side last year. Didn't do nothing.
I call BS.
But I grew
I
watermelon.
call BS
But I did grow watermelon.
because he is full of it.
Well,
You talking about something you just said.
say what you say.
I
I
call
promise.
BS.
I promise. It's a few people know, but hey, it is what I'm in there this year.
All right.
Bring it.
What happened last
That's
year?
what I thought. I'm in there this year.
That was so funny.
David who?
I'm trying not to. That's them. Yeah, that's them capping. I ain't seen now one of these farmers win nothing.
Here we go.
Here for a year. Give me a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna give you five, 4. No, I'm gonna give you 3 years because you might pull out something. 3
Now
years.
you're gonna see it.
Wow.
Because I jumped in there and showed out. I'm going to the top this year.
You won that one little time, and your head then blew up like a Goodyear blimp. What is wrong with
Say
you?
that.
Okay. I'm keep hearing this rhetoric. I keep hearing it. I keep hearing it. Let me turn this down. I keep hearing it. I'm telling y'all. But it is what it is.
Shirley, what was that question about the hardware closet?
That's Scully calling me now.
Y'all breaking up.
Hold on,
I didn't catch it.
Oh, Peach was saying something.
David.
Well, no, I was trying to read that question.
Tell him to get some better internet.
If your internet messing up, I'll take over.
Okay.
No problem. If you need me to take over, I'll take over. I'll be the host.
I do to answer
with the
for me. I do.
Do what?
Sorry.
You gotta have a contest just to get in the chat. Stop.
Hey, Peach, did you check out my watermelon song Odom wrote me?
No, not yet.
Yeah, go check out my song.
I've been watch your stuff, David, on the TV.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do. I'm not even worried.
I got to catch up with you on that. But that question about the hardware cloth, I wanted to say, I actually do use hardware cloth in a raised kind of, it's on the ground, but it's raised carrot bed, and it works really well. But I haven't tried any other way to use it yet. And I mean, I use basil in the garden all around. I don't know if it actually keeps things out, but it smells real good and it tastes lovely. All right.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I don't know none of this stuff keep bugs away.
Not really. I got onions and garlic everywhere, and just all you can do is kind of just take care of it and don't spray no poison stuff.
Yeah.
Don't spray.
That's it.
You know,
GT, what are you eating?
What am I what? Oh,
Great.
Just as quiet.
I'm eating grapes.
Okay.
But today is the second day I haven't had anything but fruits. So
Good, good deal.
I'm trying to.
That's a good
You
deal.
getting skinny on him.
I'm trying.
It looks it. I
I'm
see
Good deal.
it.
trying.
That's your goal. Your trip.
Okay.
I'm trying.
She said broke
I've been
farmer.
walking a little
You know,
more.
Mhm.
Serena, bro probably at work
No,
because if
I'm
bro
not
was
broke.
available, he'd have been.
Yeah, I'm not broke, Serena. This is David Corey with that crop, the largest watermelon grower on
Oh
YouTube.
Lord, oh Lord.
Oh, David.
Wait, the, the sky is falling.
You see, every time I mention something like that, man, they just go to, it's just like it's kryptonite. It just seems like something get in them and they just turn all up. What did I do to them?
I'm not gonna lie, he's not wrong because I have heard his voice last year when I was checking on my watermelons. I heard his voice in my head. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I was
You
looking
don't
at
let
my
David get his
guys.
voice in your head.
Didn't mean to. What I was getting into, Gina. I know better now.
Zena done been there too. Don't get it twisted.
I ain't all be in my
Don't
head.
let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. Oh no.
David, you just make me smile so much. You do.
I tried to, Miss Peach. I tried
You
to.
don't do bad.
It's just a
It
lot
should be
bigger.
King of David. It should be King of Smack. That's what it should be.
I just didn't realize how many people just dislike the watermelon
Don't
king.
nobody, don't
Mm.
nobody just like you.
2023, I must say.
Don't nobody just like you. We
Yeah,
just,
they hate on me.
well, I don't know about all that.
They get in my comments, block all my pictures,
I don't watch any of your
want to talk
content.
all over me.
I don't watch any of your
See what
content.
Dolores said? Dolores said, "Peace be still, David. His head has grown so swollen, he can't contain it on the screen. It's up too much
Let me see.
space."
Let me see. Let me get so you can see me, Dolores. Let me get right on in there so you can see.
Oh, yeah. God. Mm.
What's up, Felicia?
I
For
made a
Humphrey.
cobbler. I made a cobbler, and I just got reminded that I made a cobbler. I think I'm going to jump off of here and go eat my triple berry cobbler.
But you know what?
No, man.
I would like to see Mike grow a hydroponic watermelon. If he can grow a 6 foot or taller fig tree,
Right?
that watermelon got to be awesome.
Mike, you know my fig trees are like my fig trees are like 9 to 10 feet tall, Mike. You do know that, right?
It's
Don't let
time.
But they in the ground.
get you in no trouble.
They in the ground. Soil. They not in the
Don't let
leave
hydroponics.
my
Big
leave my
difference.
dog alone, man.
you know what I'm saying, DT. Don't let them get you in no trouble down here, Mike.
Wait a minute, DT to the rescue. Don't mess with his
There
dog.
goes-
That's his homie. Don't do that.
Yeah, I already know. I already know they partners, and he my partner too. But I know they're a little closer than me with them hydroponicals. You know, understand? So
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, Serena
Mm-mm.
said it's broke farmer's name David.
it's broke farmers night to what?
No, it's broke
we
farmer's
didn't hear you, Miss
name David.
Shirley.
No.
Serena,
I
Mm.
think his middle name might be.
You right,
Might want to
Peach.
check his middle name, Serena.
Oh, God. Okay.
Broke farmer's
Man,
name is
come on
not
up,
David.
J3. Don't sit up and act like he's trying to cook no steak, man. That's steak, J3. Come on up, man.
Right? Y'all, I'm
Come on up,
off
J.
here because I really want to eat my berry cobbler before the guys eat it all. But oh my gosh, this has been so fun. I love hanging out with you guys. And David, you just always make me laugh. Miss Shirley, I love you to death. Gina, I love you too, but I love you so much more now after hearing you talk to this man. Oh my gosh, I love
thank you
it.
for coming up.
You guys are so welcome. Thanks for
We'll be
bye, guys.
calling you and checking you out.
See you later, Miss P.
Okay,
Guys.
take care, baby.
And 2 years, Sylvia.
I'm always gonna be talking trash.
You see what
That's
Sylvia
what I
said,
do.
David? She said your tree should be grown. It's been in the ground for 10 years.
Tell Sylvia she don't know me like that.
Now you
Ah,
tell
Since you want to read her negative comments, you tell her she don't know me like that.
I saw you.
Now, Sylvia, I only had
I saw your
my three sisters.
I'm gone, baby.
They only 4 years old.
You said your bigs are 4 years old.
Most of my kids are 4 years old. Yes, ma'am. The
Okay.
oldest kids I have are.
Yeah.
Sylvia said the lies she
Mm-hmm.
tell.
Now, Sylvia, you put them fig trees in the ground, and you'll see how much faster this stuff will grow. All that stuff will grow way bigger in the ground because the container contains it. Y'all know that. So,
Right. That's true.
Mike says Gina is the greatest of all time.
And yes, I'm driving and I took my hands off the wheel for that.
Call me when you
You heard it,
son
what
of
that
the
say?
David.
phone so you
Regina is the greatest.
You heard it, David.
What that say? Regina is the greatest.
First of all,
Regina.
ain't no
Yeah,
Regina.
it's
Don't do that.
Gina's
Don't
the
do that,
greatest of
sir.
all
I'll pull up
time.
on you. Don't make me
What my readers? Hold on.
don't make me pull up on you, David. You know it ain't no Regina. Don't play. Don't play.
Let me get my readers, baby. Let me get my readers.
He's so ridiculous. He get on my nerves. Come on, let me get my readers. Stop it.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sick of
Gina.
him. I'm
We're
so
gonna get his
sick of
ass so
him.
we see what's going on.
What? Gina, I couldn't see it at first. I took it like Regina from here. Then when I boom, them thing come down to Gina. Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
You need to redo your name.
Wow. My name is not Regina, so first of all.
What's your
My name is exactly what you
You know
see,
that's your real name.
sir.
You know that's your real name is Regina.
Sir. Nope.
Hydroponic machines on 10.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
growing fast. Might just tell her. Yeah. And when you put stuff in hydroponics, it gets all the nutrients from the water, so it don't take long for it to grow. GT, are you leaving work or going to work?
I'm going to go get my soldier. No, I was at home. I took the day off.
Oh,
Today I had
All
some
right.
okay.
issues today, so now I'm going to go get my son from school. He had track practice.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
So what
Right
was
there.
tonight's topic? What did I miss?
The topic tonight was everybody need flowers. What flowers do you like? Because you need them for pollinating. So what flowers do you like and need in your yard
Oh,
for
those flowers.
pollination
Mm-hmm.
vegetables?
I just uh calendula and yeah, I think it is the calendula and I don't I'm not particular. I just put some flowers out. I'm definitely not particular.
Well, do you know the names of your
Yeah,
okay.
marigolds and
So
calendula.
it's pretty and
I don't even be caring if
David,
they're
what
pretty.
you
I
got in
just
your
want them
yard?
to bring in the pollinators.
Right, exactly. And that's what I
She
said,
don't know the
that
name of her flower.
everybody needs pollination. So yeah.
I put in perennial flowers.
GT
Ma'am.
What kind of flowers can you grow in Alaska this year?
Perennials. I put in my
Did you hear
perennial
me?
flowers from. Y'all can't hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah,
GT.
we
I can
hear
hear
you.
both of y'all.
Perennial flowers from the depot. I put them in last year. They come back every year, and then I bought some more. The tigress. I don't remember their name. They were just $5.99 or something like that. So I grabbed them. I don't care. Long they look good.
Sound like lilies, tigress. Okay.
I don't know. They look good though.
Okay. All right. David Ward.
Now I started some.
Marigold and Zinnia.
Okay.
But you know, I got borage and yarrow and all those other different flowers. So
Okay. All right. Well, those are flowers. And they attract
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
pollinators and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Well, let's go. Money in the chat. How
Yeah,
are
you
you?
know.
Money in the chat. Money in the chat. Money in the chat. Chat, chat, Thank you. Chat, chat, Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Woohoo.
There's some very kind people out here.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, I supposed to had been an hour and a half, and it's been 2 hours and a half.
I know it.
I'll get ready to get off.
It's because of
I need.
it's Gina. When Gina popped up, we was about to get off, but Gina popped up and kept us another 30, 40 minutes.
You're welcome.
We were just about to rock.
You're welcome.
CC, I'm glad you walked in here.
She said, "You're welcome, David."
CC, I'm glad you came here. These farmers talking about they're gonna be the next woman champion of the watermelon war. I told them, man, CC will beat y'all for
I
that.
do like you. CC, you know I like you. You know I really do. But Gigi's my daughter here, and they're both in Ohio, so I
And
can
it's
see her
going
with that
down for
crown.
real.
Yeah.
Ain't enough sun.
It's plenty of time.
Okay. I told you that 2 years ago. You still think, unless y'all got some more sun.
It's good. I'm all good. All right.
You got him trying to sing. Now you know it's bad.
We go see.
Oh my.
Tell them wellness.
Yeah,
God, I told. Look at this. There go another Texan. There go another Texan. Wellness, frugal mom.
Y'all can see the chat.
I told you.
You can see the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, man, OG got some kind of, I don't know what kind of thing OG got, but I'm over here on my right-hand side, GT. I can see everything that they saying in the chat. And I'm like, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
You on your phone?
I like this.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm on my tablet.
Oh, that's I can't see nothing.
Cheryl says you're gonna be third place, CC.
Sorry about that.
Oh, all right, she had to come back. Okay.
She say third. I like that. No, you're right. No. And what Ten from anyway?
Texas ain't all that. Just y'all got a little heat. Y'all all that. Y'all just hot. Y'all just good for making crispy
it's hot
and fried. Y'all ain't.
Mom, it is warm down here now. It was almost 90 the other day, but it's already been 90 degrees, 95 already here.
This is just April. Who want to hot this soon in the year?
I don't know, Mom. I don't know. I've been trying to move out of here, but Texas won't let me.
What
Texas
you
is
mean?
in
All you
your
gotta do
blood,
is
sir.
pack your bags and go. Ain't nobody got no shackles on your feet.
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
talking about?
Every time I go to cross, every time I try to cross the border, it's like a monitor will go off. Hmm.
Oh, CC told Cheryl I like you, so I'll forgive you.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh,
Y'all know I love
I
all
Yeah,
like
I'm
how
waiting to
y'all,
see
but
she
what
said this
I'm still gonna win.
I'm waiting to see what
watermelon
y'all
leaf
do this
blowing
year.
kind. Ooh,
I'm not
ooh,
gonna
ooh,
care. I'm ready to see what y'all
oh,
do this year because it's a lot more people in this thing than it was. I'm just waiting to see how y'all do it.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hmm. It's gonna be
I
so
do,
much
but you
fun.
know what though? It's so I guess I was getting ready to say. I was like, y'all done took it to a whole new level. Yeah,
That's what
I
make it
took
And
fun.
Cheryl's on it.
That's what make it fun. Long as
yeah, because I don't
nobody
mean
be in their feelings.
yeah, I don't mean no harm, y'all. I hope y'all
Mike
know
says
that.
he's
I just
sending
be
his
high side.
trendy squirrels to
No,
Texas. Oh, all right, y'all. As much as I love y'all, Mama Shirley gotta go. It's been a long day for me. I
Mama,
need to prop my other leg up, get the swelling to
I
go
love
down.
you.
I appreciate you letting her come
I
on up.
appreciate you
Thank you,
having.
David.
Mm-hmm.
Before y'all go, David, tell us about your station, your channel.
Uh, David Corey with that crop. I like growing a garden. I like having fun, entertaining you all. Don't take it personal because I love y'all for real.
All right, all right. GT, tell us about your channel.
I am GT Junior. I am currently in Alaska. My channel is about growing food, hydroponics and soil, indoors and outdoors. We have a competition going on right now as we speak called hashtag Cherokee Purple 2025. We just finished our last hashtag challenge, hashtag WIG 2024. We like to have fun on my channel. I'm born in Georgia, but I just migrated to Alaska. Come here with your boy though. Yeah.
Hey man, it's a war
All
going on in
right.
that chat, man.
Come on, Gigi. What's yours?
I am Gina versus Gina, your 2025 watermelon queen. And my channel is about gardening, prepping, meal prep, budget prep, budgeting, 2A, you name it, I'm going to talk about it.
2A.
Your 2025 2A, firearm.
Look at that. Stop it, David.
I can't hear her.
Oh, all right. This Miss Shirley, OG Gardner, Cleveland Heights, Ohio, Zone 6B. And I'm saying to all the wonderful people who came in the chat and stayed with me to the end, good night to you all. Hope to see y'all in these YouTube streets. And also see you back next Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As I always say, enjoy your day. I love y'all. Show you that you like me just a little bit. And y'all come back now. See here?